These cinnamon buns were so delicious, but let me tell you about the stress they put me through. First of all, I want to mention that I don't like to bake. I cook, but I don't bake. I had a potluck with friends and I decided to challenge myself and bring a dessert. Don't know why. So I took out all my ingredients, which by the way, most of them are from Tree Dish, a grocery delivery app servicing the GTA, bringing affordable, local, and fresh groceries right to your door. Okay, so I started off with the warm milk and some yeast. I started prepping my dough. I added the yeast, and this is where I thought things were going okay. I called a friend for support because she loves to bake and she goes to the gym, so she was able to knead the dough for me. Right away, she started mentioning how the dough didn't really look or feel how it's supposed to, but we just continued going. While the dough rised, we made that icing. I didn't realize how many ingredients it took to make cinnamon buns, by the way. Thank God I placed my order the other day with Trade Dish. I had everything I needed. I spent a fraction of the price. I have to say that was like the only thing that went right, because this was the dough an hour later. At this point, by the way, it's like 12 o'clock at night and we had to restart and recreate the dough. So about an hour and a half later, we finally get to work with the dough and actually make the cinnamon buns. Still didn't look or feel quite right, but we just decided to go with it. Finally, I felt like we were making progress. We're rolling the buns up. We're cutting them to size. Prep all the buns. We put them in the fridge. I bring them to the party to bake them fresh at the party, and this is what happened. Thank God I made a backup dish. Anyways, a week later, I wasn't over this, so I decided to make them again just for myself to prove that I could bake. And I did it all by myself without the help of a friend. I used a different recipe, and honestly, I feel like the recipe had something to do with it, because look at how these came out. Unfortunately, my friends could not try them, but I enjoyed them. They were delicious. I savored every bite because I will not